Welcome to this broadcast of TCC Softball live on TCCEagles.com. We've got to get one for you here. Tallahassee versus Northwest Florida State. And we're just about ready for first pitch. And that first pitch will come inside for a ball. In the circle for the Eagles today is Emma Fowler. Fowler's second pitch is fouled back. It'll be 1-1. Up to bat for Northwest Florida State. Leading it off is Leila Martinez, the shortstop. Martinez hits this off the glove of Little. The throw to first will not be in time. Cheche Ortiz almost was able to get the deflection. Really, I think what happened was Little, it hit right in the palm of her glove, and she was unable to squeeze it. You can see her touching her hand right now. Could have been a quick out. Now Northwest Florida State with a runner on. Second batter. And the first pitch to her is outside. Abby Solte, the right fielder. Up to bat for Northwest Florida State. Runner goes. The throw is to no one in particular, and it gets away. Toot will not be able to back it up. It goes into center field. So runner will move over to third. That's 2 errors to start. This one I think they will credit towards Ortiz, who was unable to cover, but it might be on Toot. And she was the one running after the ball. 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch on the inside, and it'll be called a strike. The Eagles last played against Gulf Coast State March 27th, Saturday, where they lost 10-2 and then 6-2. This is inside. That'll walk the runner. Now runners on the corners, no outs. Northwest Florida State is riding a 3-game losing streak. They lost Saturday at Pensacola State 9-8. Then lost against Gulf Coast State March 30th 6-5, and Gulf Coast State 8-7 in that doubleheader. So their last 3 games, as the runner takes off over to second, no throw. Their last 3 losses have all been by 1 run, and if you go all the way back to Chipola, that's their last game that they haven't won or lost by 1 run. They won against Chipola March 27th, 6-5, as this one is skied into center field. Davis will make the catch. The throw will hold the runner, just not deep enough. So if you're looking at Northwest Florida State, they've really played quite a few close games as of late. Eagles looking to get out of the jam here early. That pitch misses. 1-0. Now 2-0. And that pitch hit her So the bases will be loaded as Brittany Rufus walks over to first, and it'll bring up the first baseman, Cameron Hall, with the bases loaded. Fowler on the first pitch misses low, 1-0. And that looked down the middle. They say, I think, low again. So it'll be 2-0. Hudson going up to Fowler, trying to settle her down. Now we're already seeing some movement here as another batter is hit by Fowler in this inning. Northwest Florida State able to get a run across, and as I was saying, we're already seeing movement over in the bullpen for the Eagles. Fowler comes back and has struggled to throw strikes here. Another ball. I believe that is her 7th straight ball thrown. And she'll get the call here, 1-1. This has popped up in the air. Childs charging in on it, and she'll be able to make the catch. Runner tags. The throw hits off her. Another one's going to go, and 2 runs will score here as Mackenzie Childs charged in and was able to make the catch in foul territory, but that didn't stop. Didn't catch the number. I think it was 24 that came across. I'm unsure, as this one is ripped over to Little. She's able to make the snag and end the inning. But 2 will score on a sacrifice fly. And we will go into the bottom of the first. Down 3-0. This is TCC Softball live on TCCEagles.com.
Tallahassee Community College has been named as one of the top 10 community colleges in the nation. The Aspen Institute recognizes institutions from across the country that have exceptional achievements and a total commitment to improving student outcomes. The college was recognized as one of the nation's premier community colleges eligible to compete for the prestigious $1 million Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence because of its focus on student access and success, its workforce training initiatives, a seamless and high transfer rate to four-year colleges and universities, and its many varied and productive community partnerships. This recognition from the Aspen Institute is a testament to the wonderful work of the faculty, staff, and leadership at Tallahassee Community College.
Back with us broadcast at TCC Softball live on TCCEagles.com. Janiah Davis up to bat for the Eagles. She will face a 1-2 count here. Davis awaits this pitch, pops it up over to third base. Uh-oh, miscommunication. And Davis will reach first. Looks like someone called off. And the manager for Northwest Florida State's asking the infield what happened there. Eagles will get a lucky break. Davis is batting .505 on the year, which is pretty incredible for a leadoff batter. Now to bat, Aneshka Aponte with one runner on. Aponte swings. Davis takes off, and she will be safe over at second. So the Eagles get a runner in scoring position after giving up 3 runs in the top half of this inning. Oh, 1 the count. Ponte takes a swing and a miss. Now 0-2. Ponte batting .379 so far this season. Good eye there. 1-2 as that pitch comes up and away. Ponte lofts this one into a shallow right field, charging in on it and being able to make the catch is Abby Solti. Now Stacy Hudson will step up to bat for the Eagles. Hudson, a catcher, batting .382. She has 2 home runs on the year and 15 RBIs. She'll look to square one up here as she takes the first pitch, 0-1. Hudson got her timing right on it, just pulled the trigger a little early. Will be 0-2 as that is fouled off into left field. .0-2 the count. Pitch just outside now. 1-2. In the circle for the Raiders is Lauren Parson. One and two. And Hudson will take one on the forearm, walk over to first, and we have 3 batters who have been hit throughout this first inning. 2 on Northwest Florida State side, 1 here on the Eagles. And with that, Raven Little will come up to bat. 2 runners on. Little batting .356. She watches that pitch go on the outside corner. She has 9 home runs on the year, leading the team. Little watches that ball go outside. 1-1. One and one to Little. And Little drives this one into right field. It is caught. The throw over to third to hold the runner at second. And Davis, hard hit ball, but right to the right fielder. So that will bring up the first baseman, Maddie Walther, who's batting .311 this year. Walther takes 1-0. Second pitch up high, 2-0. Sitting on deck is Cheche Ortiz, who has a grand slam this year. So if Walther can get on, we know that Ortiz can drive him home. Two and 0, now 3-0. Walther waits, and that is low in the dirt. And now the bases will be loaded for Cheche Ortiz. As I mentioned before, she does have a grand slam on the year, 13 RBIs. She is batting .241 this year in 79 plate appearances. Let's see what you can do here. Love to get them all back here. As that first pitch is fouled off by Ortiz. Eagles trail 3-0. Ortiz hits this one high into left field. It's deep, it's far, it is gone! A grand slam, her second of the year. The Eagles take the 4-3 lead. Wow, what a shot by Cheche Ortiz. You know, you feel a little demoralized here in the bottom half after that first inning. You allow 3 runs. The bases were loaded. 2 of those runs came on a sac fly where 2 runs scored on a foul ball. So you start to think, maybe today isn't your day, and they come back here in the bottom half of the first. And with the bases loaded, Ortiz delivers again for the Eagles. And just like that, wow, all the momentum back on our side. And you just got to think the leadoff batter, Davis, got on a miscommunication in the infield. And if she didn't, the inning would have been over far sooner than it was. Now with 2 outs, the Eagles lead 4-3. One and two the count. And Toot fouls it off. Now it'll stay. Or is it 2 and 2? I believe it is 2 and 2. So Toot will reset. No one on after the Ortiz grand slam. Toot takes it inside. Get a full count. Toot chases, and this will go into foul territory. The catch made by the first baseman. But the Eagles get 4 runs across to take the lead 4-3 on a Cheche Ortiz grand slam, her second of the year. Back with this broadcast of TCC Softball live on TCCEagles.com. We're here in the top of the second inning. Eagles scored 4 runs on a Cheche Ortiz grand slam. Pitch just a little inside. It'll be 3-0. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk. First pitch inside by Fowler. Runner going to stay over at first. Thought about going. So it'll be 1-1. Pitch fouled back. It'll still be 1-2. Swing and a miss. That'll be a strikeout. The throw to second, not in time. But the Eagles will get the first out of the inning. First pitch is hit into shallow center. Davis comes underneath it. And we'll have 2 outs here. So after the runner gets on in easy fashion, stole second. Leadoff runner is now holding at second after the strikeout and flyout. Northwest Florida State trying to tie up the score here after they put up a 3 spot in the top of the first inning. The Eagles were able to get 4 on a grand slam by Cheche Ortiz. So now it sits at 4-3 in favor of the home team here. Pitch foul back. 1-2. Fowler delivers, and it's just a bit outside. Be 2-2. Ball getting a little bit away from Hudson there. 3-2. Abby Solti up to bat for Northwest Florida State. Full count here. Fowler, as this is hit into center field. Davis will field the one hop. The throw to home will hold the runner. Throw to second. The tag is made. She is out. Another great play for the Eagles. And they're able to get out of the inning in great fashion there. Able to get the runner down in a pickle. So we'll step aside. Eagles maintain their lead. We'll go into the bottom of the second inning. This is TCC Softball, presented by First Florida Credit Union. Back with this broadcast of TCC Softball live on TCCEagles.com. Kyla Jackson, the DP for the Eagles, will lead things off. Jackson watches that pitch on the outside. It'll be 1-1. And this one is lined off of the Eagle dugout, 1-2. Jackson again fouling it off. Kyla Jackson only appeared in one game so far this year, so limited action. And she will go down swinging. Mackenzie Childs will come up to bat with Davis on deck. Second pitch just a little bit inside. Will be 2-0. Strike called. Two and one. Childs hits us over to third. The throw to first in time. Good quick play for Northwest to get the second out of the inning. That was Amber Devine making the play. Now we'll see Janiah Davis. As we mentioned, Davis batting over 500 so far this season. Davis chops us over to second. The flip to first will end the inning. We'll go into the top of the third. Eagles on top 4-3. 4-3 your score. Eagles in front. 7 runs in that first inning. But here in the second inning, 0 have scored. So we're now in the third, excuse me. But that's how softball can be. You know, you put up 7 in the first, none throughout the rest of the game. You never know. I doubt that we'll get a shutout the rest of the game, though, with the way the bats are rolling today. Oh and 2. Two and two. This is fouled down that third baseline. Gabriel Fischetti batting for Northwest. And she'll sit on that pitch, drive it into center field. Davis slides in, will cut it off before it goes to the fence. That'll be a leadoff single. Runner goes. It's hit right over to second. Ortiz was focused on trying to get the catch and the tag of the base at the same time with her foot. Just missed the ball first, and now it'll be 2 runners on, no out. Cameron Hall, the first baseman, will come to the plate for the Raiders. And she hits this over to short. Double play ball will not be in time, but they go and tag the runner over at third, so they get 2 outs on third base. How about that? Heads up play there by the first baseman. Wow, what a play that was. So they tagged the base over at third, threw it over to first. Couldn't get the runner in time, but Walther was able to throw it back over to third, and tagging the runner on the helmet is Little. 2-0. This is popped up over into deep left field. The catch is made by Childs. Will step aside. Eagles don't surrender any runs in the top of the third. We'll go into the bottom of the third, trying to expand on the 4-3 lead. This is TCC softball presented by First Florida Credit Union. Back with this broadcast at TCC Softball live on TCCEagles.com. Aneshka Ponte up to bat for TCC. She fouled that one down the third baseline. One and one. Ponte swings and misses 1-2. Ponte second on the team with 5 home runs this year. She has 15 RBIs this year. And Ponte takes a crack at that one. Just hits the top of the ball, able to foul it off. It'll stay 2-2. Ponte able to draw that ball. It'll be 3-2. Ponte will pop this one up into shallow left field. The catch made, 1 out. As Hudson comes up to bat. Hudson takes the first pitch for a ball to start off the count at 1-0. Hudson with 15 RBIs on the year. Beat 2-0. Hudson watches that right down the middle. That was a good pitch. Tough to lay off of. It'll be 2-1. And she will hit this one over to second off the glove. It'll go into center field, and I think they're going to call that a base hit. Now 1 on, 1 out. Raven Little watches that first pitch in for a strike. She lined out to right field. Little hits it over to short. The double play ball, reaching out and being able to beat the throw is Little. Even as the full extension by Hall was unable to beat out Little on the throw. So to bring up Walther. Now Walther will watch this first pitch in for a strike. She walked her first at-bat, which loaded the bases for Cheche Ortiz, who promptly unloaded them as Walther drives this one into deep left field. It's gone at the fence. That'll be everything we got here in the bottom of the third. We'll go to the top of the fourth. No change in score. It's 4-3 TCC. Four to 3 your score. Eagles on top by 1. We're here in the top of the fourth inning. Northwest Florida State was able to put up 3 in the top of the first, but none ever since. Now batting for Northwest Florida State is Amber Devine, the third baseman. And she will watch this go down the middle. Be 2-1. Fowler's had a tough time getting the leadoff batter out. Has yet to go 3 up, 3 down. Now 3-1. This is hit into deep center field. This is back, and it is gone. A solo home run to the deepest part of the ballpark. It's tied at 4. Want to know the count after Northwest Florida State ties up the score with a solo shot into center field by Amber Devine. Now coming up to bat is Bailey Cox. Looks like Cox is pinch hitting. 2-2. And Cox will go down swinging for the first out. That first pitch popped up into left field. Childs will come underneath and make the catch to retire the center fielder, Skylar Baronet. Correction, that was Skylar Baronet. Fowler attacks Martinez, the shortstop. And she will foul this down the third baseline. It'll be 0-2. Martinez pops it up into shallow center field. Davis will come underneath and make the catch. We'll go into the bottom of the fourth. Northwest Florida State ties the game at 4. We'll step aside. This is a broadcast of TCC softball presented by First Florida Credit Union.
Tallahassee Community College has been named as one of the top 10 community colleges in the nation. The Aspen Institute recognizes institutions from across the country that have exceptional achievements and a total commitment to improving student outcomes. The college was recognized as one of the nation's premier community colleges eligible to compete for the prestigious $1 million Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence because of its focus on student access and success, its workforce training initiatives, a seamless and high transfer rate to four-year colleges and universities, and its many varied and productive community partnerships. This recognition from the Aspen Institute is a testament to the wonderful work of the faculty, staff, and leadership at Tallahassee Community College.
Back with this broadcast at TCC softball presented by First Florida Credit Union. Cheche Ortiz will come up to bat. Ortiz hit a grand slam in the bottom of the first inning. That's where the Eagles got all 4 of their runs. And after a solo shot by Northwest in the top half of this inning, the Eagles will look to regain the lead here in the bottom half. Ortiz fouls it back. 1-1. This is fouled out of play. Ortiz lines this one into right field. It'll get through for a base hit. And the Eagles get the leadoff runner aboard. Esme Toot will come up to bat for the Eagles. Toot showed bunt. And she will again, pulling back, and now it is 2-0. Bunt to third, and a great play made by Amber Devine, who had the home run in the top half of the inning to tie the score. Toot unable to move the runner on the 2-0 count, and Eagles will still have a runner aboard, but now with 1 out. 2-0 count, I don't know if you want to bunt there. You know, the whole idea, the first 2 pitches was to lay down the bunt, but you know, make them throw a strike there. Jackson fouls it off. 1-2. Jackson, a slapper for the Eagles, has fouled off quite a few balls in her at-bats this afternoon, and most of them have been over on that left side. Seems to just be a tad bit late on the pitches here. One and two inside. Trying to do a little back pick there on Toot. She'll be able to get back over to first. It'll be 2-2. And Jackson hits it over to second. They will throw to first. Had a chance to try to turn two there, but got the force out at first, and now 2 outs for Childs. Looked like Jackson was given a couple of tips to Childs there as she headed back to the dugout. And she will take a swing at this one and foul it down the first baseline. One thing interesting about Northwest Florida State, this has nothing to do with anything really, but they have 2 players in the infield that are not wearing visors. So no hats for them, one at first and one at short. Don't see that very often here in softball or baseball, to be fair. I mentioned that because right now the sun is behind them. They won't really need it, but I sure could use a ball cap right now. It's 0-2 to Childs. And she chases high, will foul it off, and I believe that might have touched the hand of Fischetti. So she's going to walk it off here. Yeah, that doesn't feel very good, does it? See the ump try to stall a little bit there by brushing off the home plate. Hopefully she'll be all right. 0-2 count to Childs. Go ahead, run on second. Pitch outside. It'll be 1-2. Childs swings at the low pitch. It bounces in the dirt. And Northwest Florida State will get the strikeout to end the threat. Eagles unable to put any across. It'll remain 4-4. We'll go into the top of the 5th. It's all tied up here in Tallahassee. This is TCC Softball presented by First Florida Credit Union. 4-4 your score, Eagles all knotted up here in the top of the 5th inning. Still in the circle is Fowler. As Northwest Florida State tries to get another leadoff runner aboard. I believe 3 out of the first 4 innings, Northwest has had the leadoff runner get on base. One and one. And pitches in the dirt. Up the bat for Northwest Florida State. Is Abby Solt. That'll be 3-1 to Solt. Another foul ball there. 3-2. Solt takes the leadoff walk, and another leadoff batter for Northwest will reach base. Gabrielle Fischetti now up to bat, the catcher. Runner goes, throw to second. Is just a little late. Good throw by Hudson. Just a little bit off the bag to Ortiz, and Ortiz unable to make the tag in time. So stolen base for Northwest. One and one the count after that strike called. Pitch is foul back, now 1-2. And another foul back by Fischetti, excuse me. No outs here in the top of the 5th. Eagles will play 7. And then on to game 2, which will be about 20 minutes after the conclusion of game 1. Probably around, I'd say, 6:10, depending on how the next 2 innings go here. Another foul. That lands into the bleachers, where a lucky fan will toss that ball back over and onto the field. Two and two. We'll see that bounce in for a ball. 3-2 now. Love to get a strikeout here. Need one. This is hit into center field. It is deep. It keeps on carrying, and right at the fence, Davis is able to reel it in. That ball just kept on going and going. The wind blowing a little bit out into center. So off the bat, it looked like it was just going to be a fly ball into center. Not really deep, but it just kept on going and going, and that'll move the runner from second to third. This is, hit over to second. Toot misreads it. Runner is going to take off over to third, and she will get a triple off of what could have been just a ground out, which Toot was thinking about going home. I think that might be the reason why she was unable to hone it in there, was because she was focused on trying to see if she could get it out quick enough, and it also might have hit a pebble that knocked it off a little bit further to the right than what Toot thought she would see. It got in between the right and center fielders for the Eagles, and just like that, a triple for Northwest Florida State. The throw to first will be in time off the bunt. A squeeze for the Raiders, and now it's 6-4 with 2 outs. I mean, that was a pretty good play there by the Raiders to ensure the run. So Northwest puts up 3 in the top of the first, none in the second and third. And then in the fourth and fifth, they put up 1 in the fourth and 2 here in the fifth to take the 6-4 lead. This is lined over into right field. Will it carry? It is gone. Northwest Florida State pile it on here in the top of the fifth. It is 7-4. So after the mound visit by manager Patty Townsend, we'll see Fowler stay in with 1 runner on, as this is hit over into right field. The catch will be made by Aponte, and the Eagles will finally get out of this inning. It was not a good one, as Northwest piled on 3 more runs, 4 in the last 2 innings. The Eagles will go into the bottom of the fifth, trailing 7-4. First pitch lined over into right center field. Davis is on her horse. She'll take off over to third, and she does a split over into third base. Almost tripped and fell over second. But she's able to get a lead-off triple. And that's what you're going to need here if you want to mount a comeback down 7-4. Now Aneshka Ponte will come up to bat. Ponte hits this one into right center. That'll score a run, and the Eagles tack on one. It's 7-5. Hudson will come up to bat in the 1-0 count and make that 2-0. Hudson takes a big cut and will foul it back 2-1. Could take a big fly here. Tie up the game, wouldn't mind that. Ball up high, 3-1. Pitch low, and Hudson will walk, bringing up Little to bat. So we'll get a pinch runner for the Eagles. It is Jade Castillo. What do we got here? Another mound visit. Or sorry, circle visit, I should say. Not sure what we'll see here, but 2 runners on. The Eagles with the lead run at the plate. We'll step aside. This is TCC baseball or softball live on TCCEagles.com. Little will step up to bat, lines this one over into right field again. The Eagles will be doubled up. Almost a carbon copy of what we saw from Raven Little in the previous inning. I mean, she hits it hard, just right at that right fielder, who was able to make the catch and get the double play. Whatever Northwest Florida State said in that circle visit it sure did work. Eagles will move over to second on the pass ball. Walther check swings at that one. Be 1-1. Walther drives this one into left field. It will just pull foul. 1-2. Would love a big hit here. Down 2 runs. Trying to get another one back. Good eye there. Able to watch this one come up high. 2-2. And Walther hits this one right back to the pitcher. Flip over to first. That will end the inning. Eagles tag on 1 run. Cut into the 3-run deficit. It's now 7-5. 2-run lead for the Raiders. We'll step aside. Headed into the top of the 6th inning. This is TCC Softball presented by First Florida Credit Union. Back with this broadcast of TCC Softball between Tallahassee and Northwest Florida State. 7-5 your score in favor of the Raiders. A pinch hitter will be Emma Alley, the second pinch hitter of the day for Northwest. And Fowler's first pitch comes inside. You want to know. Quickly moves to 2-0. Fowler now with a 3-0 count. Another opportunity for Northwest to get the leadoff runner. on base here. Pitch will come in for a strike, 3-1. Hit hard over to third. Little takes it out of the webbing of her glove and fires over to first. 1 out. Finally, the Eagles are able to get that leadoff runner. And Northwest Florida State will not have anything to work with here, as Lele Martinez will come up to bat and watch that first pitch come in for a ball. Martinez drives this one into deep left field. Oh no! Oh no. Childs went to go and make the catch, and it hit off her glove and went over the fence. That one was not going to be a home run if Childs did not touch it. Almost Jose Canseco-esque there, as Childs unfortunately knocked it over the fence. Almost able to make the leaping grab, but now it'll be 8-5 Northwest. Want to know the count after that bizarre home run for Northwest Florida State. I believe it is Abby Solt up to bat, and that just gets past the glove of Little. Childs will fire it in, and a stand-up double for Northwest Florida State here with 1 out. So we will see the last of Fowler, and incoming as the relief pitcher is Issa Roanhorst. So we will step aside. 1 runner on for Northwest Florida State. They lead 8-5. This is TCC Softball presented by First Florida Credit Union. 1-0 the count. Roanhorst fires that in for a strike. Up to bat for Northwest is Gabrielle Fischetti. And she will foul this down the third baseline. 1-2. Hit over and through at short. Northwest will score another run in, making the tag over at second. What a tag that was by Toot. So a run will score on the hit by the Raiders. Thrown out, trying to advance over to second. And this is hit over and through. Toot unable to make the play. 2 outs now with a runner on first. Wow. Game's moving quickly here. Don't blink as Cameron Hall will step up to bat. Northwest leading 9-5. Roanhorst delivers the bunt. I guess they say it was not foul tipped. I thought it was. It was not, so runner advances to second on the bunt attempt. And now this is hit over to Little. Little tosses it over to first. And the Eagles will get out of the inning, but really look at Northwest, the last 3 innings. Fourth, they scored 1. Fifth, they scored 3. And here in the 6th, they were able to tally 2. It's 9-5 in favor of the Raiders. We'll go in the bottom of the 6th, down 4. This is TCC Softball, presented by First Florida Credit Union. Back with this broadcast at TCC Softball, presented by First Florida Credit Union. 0-1 the count, as Cheche Ortiz swings and misses at that. She had a grand slam in the bottom of the first inning. However, the Eagles haven't had much going since. Pitch up and in. 1-2. Two and two the count. Ortiz takes a whiff at that And it'll be a strikeout for Northwest. That'll be one out in the bottom of the sixth. First pitch in for a strike. It'll be 0-1. Toot fouls this one towards the Eagle dugout. Now it's at 1-2. Toot reaches at it and lines it over into left field. A one-out single will put a runner aboard as we see Kyla Jackson step up to the plate. As I've said before, Jackson, a favorite on that left side, trying to drive it over into left field. She just foul tips it, now 0-2. Pitch upstairs, 1-2. Jackson hits this down the first baseline. The tag is made. The runner will move over to second. And now with 2 outs, Childs will come up to the plate looking to drive in a run here and cut in to this 4-run lead for Northwest. Eagles are running out of outs here. Childs takes it up high. 1-0. That pitch will go in the dirt, 2-0. This is hit up the middle. It goes into center field. The throw to home will not be in time. Childs will advance to second. Thought about going over to third, but holds off, and that RBI single will cut into the Northwest lead here. Big time hit there by Mackenzie Childs. And Janiah Davis. Eagles are right it back up to the top of the order with Davis. See what you can do here with a runner on second. Just feel like you need one more run to stay in striking distance here. Winona Davis. She drives this one into right field. It will just be caught almost over the head of Abby Solt. What a shame that was. It really looked like that one might just carry, and instead of it being a 9-7 deficit, it's still 9-6. We'll go into the top of the 7th. Eagles trail by 3. This is TCC softball presented by First Florida Credit Union. First pitch of the top of the 7th inning goes in for a strike by Roanhorst. She will look for the call here and deliver. That bounces off the plate. Ivy Hill, the DP, up to bat for Northwest. Hill takes it on the outside corner, 1-2. One thing that Fowler struggled with here in the game was getting that leadoff batter out. Let's see what Roanhorst will be able to do here in the top of the 7th with a 2-2 count. Hit over to second. Toot drops it, throws it to first, and will be able to get the out. So Roanhorst gets the job done on the leadoff hitter for this inning, and that'll bring up Amber Devine, who hit a solo home run into deep center field. She watches that come in low. It'll be 1-0. This is hit over to third. Little throws it to first. Be 2 outs. Check swing. Yes, she did go. That is Bailey Cox, who came in and pinch hit earlier in the game. It'll be 0-1. Cox watches that come on the outside of the plate. It'll move to 1-1. In her first at-bat, she struck out. Roanhorst losing it a little bit on that outside plate. 2-1. This is blooped over into left field. It'll be a single with 2 outs. Runner's going to go. The throw just a hair late. And now we'll see a runner at second with the score sitting at 9-6. Skylar Baronet watches that second pitch come in for a strike, 1-1. She'll hit this off the end of the bat. It's going to land in the same spot that we saw before. Back-to-back hits in shallow left field. And it'll be 10-6 Northwest. They're looking to break their 3-game losing streak. This is lined and caught by Little. Good play by her at third, and that'll end the inning. We'll go into the bottom of the 7th inning. Eagles trail by 4. This is TCC Softball, presented by First Florida Credit Union.
Tallahassee Community College has been named as one of the top 10 community colleges in the nation. The Aspen Institute recognizes institutions from across the country that have exceptional achievements and a total commitment to improving student outcomes. The college was recognized as one of the nation's premier community colleges eligible to compete for the prestigious $1 million Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence because of its focus on student access and success, its workforce training initiatives, a seamless and high transfer rate to four-year colleges and universities, and its many varied and productive community partnerships. This recognition from the Aspen Institute is a testament to the wonderful work of the faculty, staff, and leadership at Tallahassee Community College.
Ten to 6 your score. Eagles trail by 4. Neshka Ponte up to bat. And she will drive this into center field. A leadoff single for the Eagles.
Catcher number 19, Stacy Hudson.
Stacy Hudson will line this one into center field. Sliding and making the to second is a Ponte. But what a Herculean effort that was for Martinez to try to make the play. We'll see a pinch runner in Ellie Campbell. So back-to-back singles by the Eagles up the middle. We'll put 2 on, no out.
On the run at first base for Tallahassee,
Tallahassee Community College has been named as one of the top 10 community colleges in the nation. The Aspen Institute recognizes institutions from across the country that have exceptional achievements and a total commitment to improving student outcomes. The college was recognized as one of the nation's premier community colleges, eligible to compete for the prestigious $1 million Aspen Prize for Community College Excellence because of its focus on student access and success, its workforce training initiatives, a seamless and high transfer rate to four-year colleges and universities, and its many varied and productive community partnerships. This recognition from the Aspen Institute is a testament to the wonderful work of the faculty, staff, and leadership at Tallahassee Community College.
New pitcher in for Northwest Florida State as the Eagles get back-to-back singles. It'll be number 4, Katie Walters, with Raven Little, the Eagles' best power hitter, up to bat. Little hits this deep into left field. That is far. It is off the fence. Oh, no, Aponte. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Aneshka Aponte was not taking any lead over at second base, and Little inches away from a 3-run home run. Will reach first, but Aponte forced out over at third. That's very bad base running there by Aponte. And you look over at Campbell. Campbell was almost already at second base when this ball was hit. I guess Aponte thought that maybe she would tag on that. Whatever her thinking was, she need to probably reconsider that one, as that's a very disappointing single into left center field. Not often do you hit one off the wall and get a force out at third, so the Eagles will have to regroup here with Walther up to bat. I mean, really, you should have the bases loaded, or at the worst, a run score there. Check swing by Walther, 3-1. That's tough. Walther takes it outside. It's 3-1. Would love to walk here with Ortiz on deck. And she fouls this one off, 3-2. Walther watches this go outside, and now the bases are loaded again. So Walther had walked in the bottom of the first inning to juice the bases, and now Ortiz, who has already hit a grand slam today, will come up to bat, and we're going to see a little strategy come this way for Northwest Florida State. We'll step aside. This is TCC Softball live on tcceagles.com. Cheche Ortiz will come up to bat. She has 3 home runs on the year, 1 grand slam today, a grand slam earlier in the year. So 2 grand slams so far this season. We'd love to see a third, as that pitch way outside, but called a strike. Not a very friendly call there. Not Eagle friendly. I'm sure the Raiders at home are excited about that call. Ortiz watches this one, and it'll be 1-1. JJ batting .241 so far this year. Eagles are going to need a couple of them here, as Ortiz swings and misses. 1-2. Down by 4, 10-6. Here's the pitch up high, now 2-2. Two and two. Outside. And it'll be a full count. Good at bat here for JJ Ortiz. So bases loaded. Full count. 1 out. The payoff pitch. Outside, and Ortiz walks. So it'll be 10-7. Campbell will touch home. And now Esme Toot will come up to bat. So we will get a pitching change here.